In the gospel text of today, which is taken from the Gospel of John chapter 15, verses 1 to 8, we will hear of another metaphor that Jesus uses. However, he also uses a metaphor for the Father. So the Father is the vine dresser, Jesus is the true vine, and we are the branches. The vine dresser, who is the Father, is the one who has planted the true vine in our midst. And not only has the Father, the vine dresser, planted the true vine in our midst, he has made us all part of the vine. He has made us all part of the branches. And while each branch is unique, and while each branch is special, and while each branch is one of a kind, it is also true that the branches have to be part of the vine. If a branch wants to act independently, and if a branch wants to cut itself away from the vine, the branch cannot survive, because the branch draws sap, the branch draws life, the branch draws whatever it is from the true vine. The Father continues to tend this true vine, and because the Father continues to tend the true vine, he also tends the branches. The point which Jesus is making is this, that first we must continue to be attached to him. He must be our consolation. He must be our everything. He must be the one whom we turn to whenever we are in need. He must be the first person we go to when we need something, when we are in trouble, or simply when we want to be with him. The second point the Lord is making in the vine, the branches, is that we are individuals, we are special, and we are loved uniquely and individually, but we are also, and must constantly remember, part of a community. If we try to cut ourselves off and be islands, living in isolation, living in seclusion, we cannot survive for a long time at all, and we will wither away and die. And even as a branch, we must be able to draw our life from the Lord, so that this branch is a healthy branch, and that the branch is able to bear much fruit. Today, unfortunately, we have been so caught up with our own small problems and challenges and in our own small worlds that we have begun to live in isolation. A look at our external world is clearly an indication that the reason why we have reached such a stage where we are about to destroy this home which the Lord has given us in trust is because we have cut ourselves off as branches and lived individual lives. A branch cannot live an individual life as it ought to. It has to be part of the vine. And so we must keep in mind that we are interconnected. We are interrelated. We are interdependent, not only on each other, not only on nature, but we are also dependent on the Lord. Even as we reflect on the vine and the branches, let us thank our God, the vine dresser, who has sent the true vine, Jesus, into our world and has given us the privilege to be branches of that true vine, that we might remain in the vine, draw our strength and our life from the vine, and produce fruit aplenty.